So it's a little stand-up comedy by Joe Stockton.
Who's an artist?
Just who was your friend. Don't be sad, I know you will. Don't give up until true love will find you in the end. This isn't promise with a catch. Only if you're looking will it find you. 'Cause true love is searching too. How can it recognize you unless you step out into the light? Don't be sad, I know you. Don't give up
Welcome, everybody. Please be seated. We are gathered here tonight on this beautiful summer evening to celebrate the union of my cousin, Nicholas Strand, and my cousin, very soon to be, Robin Hicks. For those of you who have traveled from near and far, all the way from Florida to Minnesota, Utah, Capitol Hill, Nick and Robin are so grateful for your presence and ask for your blessing for their decision to be married. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create marriage, though. Only you can do that. Through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, and supporting and believing each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and learning to make the little things count, and to let go of the rest. Indeed, your journey will be filled with ups and downs, whether that be through a cross-country move, a career change, or zebrafish anxiety. But at the end of the day, these moments will forge an even stronger bond between you both. The purpose of this ceremony is to bear witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together as life partners. So the story of your beginning goes. Robin, being the bold feminist we all know her to be, initiated contact with Nick on OkCupid, which is the classier version of Tinder. They eventually went on their first date for beers at a place called McMiniman's. Robin was intrigued by Nick's quirky personality. However, Nick thought she was not interested in him because Robin was so quiet during dinner. Shocker, right? Afterwards, Robin was a little offended that Nick didn't ask her again on a second date. So Robin took the bull by the horns and again asked Nick out, bold. Nick's inadvertent strategy paid off perfectly. Cafe Mox was the next venue, where Robin taught Nick her favorite board games, and Nick finally got the hint that Robin was interested in going steady. Nick soon began to change, something we all know he doesn't do lightly. For example, Nick has never been a dog person, but then he met Oscar. Of course, when Nick walked through the door that first time, Oscar nearly tackled and bowled him to death. Robin kept yelling at him to behave, but of course, Oscar wouldn't listen. There was a time when Nick may have just left and not given Oscar a second chance, but Nick persevered under Robin's spell, and the two are now best buds. I don't know if Oscar's around tonight, but if he were, I'm sure he'd be up for a toast and some leftover food. I'll never forget the first time I met Robin. For months, we've been hearing Nick brag about his super hot, tall, blonde, smart girlfriend. And to be honest, we were a little worried he was being catfished. Then, one spring morning, the family was in town, and we were supposed to meet Nick and Robin for brunch. It was happening. Lo and behold, we're waiting in line at the Portage Bay Cafe, and this beautiful woman comes up and kisses Nick. It was Robin. Then, as quickly as she appeared, she was gone. Our first thought was, Nick, the poor grad student, must have been paying by the hour. However, in reality, Robin had a migraine and she needed to go home to recover. After a little more than 2 years, Nick was ready to pop the question. Nick, being the hopeless romantic we all know him to be, got home early with the ring and tied it around a bottle of Mariage Parfait, one of their favorite beers that happens to mean the perfect marriage. Nick also prepared a scrumptious meal of baguette, prosciutto, cheese, and grapes. When Robin finally came home, the clever Nick asked, "Why don't you grab the bottle of beer from the fridge?" Whereas Robin grabbed it, set it on the table, and walked away. Nick laughed and said, "You know, you really ought to pay more attention to what's in front of you." He showed her the ring, got down on a knee, shoved Oscar aside, of course, who was leaping for the exposed prosciutto. Nick asked Robin. Robin extended her hand and nodded yes. And so here we are. We have now come to the point of the ceremony where you will say your vows. I understand that you have each prepared these words of promise in advance, with Robin to read first. And now Nick.
Robin. If a younger me were to list off the ideal traits in his wife, it would be intelligent, funny, likes good beer, sports, really good and really bad movies. All descriptive of you. But that list would be missing one important part. This person makes me so happy, feel so loved that none of the other stuff even matters. I promise that I will never stop loving sports so much. I'll never stop watching terrible movies. And I promise to never take for granted the amount of patience you have for me and all my idiosyncrasies. More importantly, I promise to always try and make you laugh and smile every day. And to always try to make you feel as loved as you make me. You are my favorite person.
That was beautiful, guys. And now we'll please present the rings? Nick, will you take the ring and place it upon Robin's finger? And as you do, repeat to her, after me, these words. I give you this ring
I give you this ring.
as I give you myself,
I give you myself.
with love and affection.
With love and affection.
Wear it in peace always.
Wear it in peace always.
Robin, will you take that ring and place it upon Nick's finger? And as you do, repeat to him, after me, these words. I give you this ring as I give you myself, with love and affection. Wear it in peace always. By the power of your love and commitment, and the power vested in me by the state of Washington through the Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nicholas, Mr. Ryan. Proud to announce Mr. and Mrs. Strand.
Yes, it was. All right, everybody, behind me, the newly wedded Stranders, the bar is open.
That was his job.